The Matildas are the biggest show in town.
Hayley Russell! What a moment for Australia! Cutback is on and it's in!
Tonight, the green and gold take on Denmark in the sudden death round of 16. In Sydney, excited fans are taking their seats at the old Olympic Park for the Matildas' biggest ever game on home soil. The nation is nervously awaiting kickoff, but it's perhaps the parents of our football stars that are the most on edge.
We do have family and friends functions prior to that, and there are some refreshments, shall I say, that are easily accessible. So it tends to help you in regards to the game, and it definitely helps my wife.
Gary van Egmond is the father of Matilda's star Emily, and he couldn't be prouder of his daughter, who's playing in her 4th World Cup.
So there's the goal! Emily van Egmond!
She's travelled the world and at the same time followed her passion and her love of what she really loves to do.
In many ways, Emily was always destined for football greatness. The Van Egmonds are a football family. Gary played and then coached professionally, including a stint at the Matildas. He's acted as a personal mentor to his daughter, who showed talent from a young age.
I coached her, I think, over her entire junior footballing from 5 through to 14. She came through playing with boys, and she wasn't out of place in regards to playing with boys at the same age.
Always the coach, his barracking from the sidelines at this World Cup has been unique.
The last game I was standing up, I was not actually in my seat, I was next to a stairwell, I was yelling at Ellie Carpenter to tuck in further, and the ball goes backwards and I'm wanting them to push up and blocking lines, and and I'm thinking, then I sort of look around and I'm thinking, what am I doing? Even the last game when Minnie went down, okay? And I was there and I said, get up, Minnie, come on, like this. And I remember her mum had a real sharp look at me, and the reason being, I wanted to get up because we need her.
Other parents have tried to take a more laid-back approach. Leslie Catley, the mum of Steph, has kept working her day job through the World Cup, although her focus is understandably elsewhere at times.
It's a great opportunity for Steph Catley.
Unlike the Van Egmonds, the Catleys weren't exactly a football family. In fact, Leslie barely knew the rules of the game.
Some of the parents said, gee, she's got good ball skills. Why don't you put her in the younger team? So it was all boys then. And I said, oh, yeah, I'll think about it. And she just begged me to do it. And I went, okay. So we went and got her a little pair of Nike Tempos and some shin guards, which I put on top of her socks. And I was tapped on the shoulder later on to say, they go under the socks, they go under.
Steph Catley has gone on to become one of Australia's best ever football exports. She currently plays her domestic football in England with Arsenal.
How about that? She's absolutely roofed it, Arsenal 2 up.
And has been the acting captain of the Matildas this World Cup, while Sam Kerr rests her injured calf. For Leslie, it's been a joyful experience following her daughter's career and her love of playing in the green and gold.
I think my pride is through her being so happy. She had a uniform on just in the bathroom in the women's change room, and she was just so proud. And that just, it's amazing. Yeah, so proud of her.
The lead up to today's game will be an anxious time in the Catley household.
Oh, so nervous. Can't eat, sick in the stomach.
Chance to shoot and Katrina Gorey!
Women's football in Australia has long fought for publicity and national support. The families of the players say it's heartening to see their daughters have their time in the spotlight.
It's gone from this to this. They've just realised who they are now, and they know names, they know Sam Kerr. I think they're getting to know Steph and the other girls in the team, and this World Cup being at home will just enhance that.
It's been particularly rewarding for Gary van Egmond, who after a successful career in the men's game, spent over a decade trying to grow women's football in Australia.
It's just an unbelievable, fantastic advertisement for our game. It used to be, this is Gary van Egmond's daughter, Emily. Now, this is Emily's dad, Gary. And I love it.